You shuffle back into the cottage. Your hands are numb, your knees ache, and your stomach is staging a coup. The good news? Lunch is ready. The bad news? It's pottage. Again, maybe the flavor's a little different. Someone added leeks this time. Or maybe that's just yesterday's onion getting bolder. Either way, you slurp it down because calories are currency and there's no vending machine to fall back on. The warmth of the stew spreads through you, even as tiny flecks of grit crunch between your teeth. Don't ask, it's probably from the grain mill. You tear off a chunk of bread that's more brick than loaf, dip it until it's soggy enough to chew, and wash it down with a sip of weak ale. You lean back on the bench. Your back pops. Loudly. Congratulations, you're now officially 30 years old in medieval peasant years. This is the one moment in the day where you can sit and talk. News travels by word of mouth. Who got married? Who's sick? Whose cow wandered into the Lord's garden and is now missing? There's no TV, no TikTok, no doom scrolling. Just human drama, live and unfiltered. Sometimes it's gossip. Sometimes it's grim. Someone in the next village died of fever. And you know it could just as easily be your village next week. In your world, lunch breaks are 30 minutes, and you complain if the Wi-Fi is slow. Here, lunch might be an hour, but your refresh is staring at the same muddy street you'll walk back down to keep working. Belly's fullish, you head back outside. The sun's already sliding west, but there's more work to be done before nightfall, because you don't just need to eat today. You need to make sure you can eat tomorrow. Next stop, evening chores. And no, you don't get overtime. The sun is slipping low, shadows stretching across the frozen ground. This is your last chance to get everything done before darkness turns the countryside into a pitch-black game of Guess the Predator. You haul in firewood, splinters biting into your palms, because a night without a fire isn't just uncomfortable, it's dangerous. You check the animals, shoveling out manure so tomorrow's chores won't kill you with the smell alone. The barn smells like warm hay, animal musk, and something unidentifiable you hope isn't dead. Your boots squelch in places you don't want to think about. A chicken eyes you suspiciously from its perch, like it's judging your work ethic. You feed the goats. The goats chew loudly. One of them sneezes on you. Congratulations, you now smell like medieval perfume. There's no electric light to flip on when the sun's gone. You've got maybe an hour of fading daylight to finish everything. Milk the cow, store the tools, bar the doors, bank the fire. Any job you skip now becomes twice as miserable in the dark. In your life, evening routine means brushing your teeth and scrolling on your phone. Here, it's a frantic race to make sure wolves, thieves, and frostbite don't show up while you sleep. By the time you drag yourself back inside, your shoulders ache, your hands are raw, and your clothes are stiff from dried mud. Dinner is waiting, but it's going to look awfully familiar. And after that, the cold, the dark, and the long wait for morning. Next up, the medieval night shift. And trust me, it's less cozy bedtime and more please don't freeze to death. The sun is gone. The only light now comes from the fire, if you were smart enough to keep it alive, and a tallow candle sputtering in the corner. The shadows are deep, the air damp, and every creak of the timber makes you wonder if it's the wind or something else. You huddle close to the hearth. Heat is precious, so everyone squeezes in, parents, children, maybe a neighbor passing through. If you're lucky, you've got a dog for extra warmth. If you're unlucky, you've got a goat. The fire smells like oak smoke and scorched stew. The room smells like, well, everyone in it. There's no such thing as deodorant, and bath day was probably weeks ago. You pull your blanket tighter. It's scratchy, smells faintly of lanolin, and has the insulation power of a slightly damp sweater. Night isn't just for sleeping. Someone keeps an ear out for trouble, wild animals, thieves, even fires starting from a stray spark. In a village without walls, bad things happen quickly, and help is far away. In your world, you lock the door and trust your security system. Here, your security system is a wooden bar across the door and hoping nobody's stronger than you wants in. You lie back on the straw mattress. The fire pops. The wind groans outside. You're sore, hungry, and still wearing the same clothes you woke up in. And yet, this was a good day. No one in the family is sick. No one died. You made it to nightfall. Now, imagine living this way every day of your life. Could you do it? No showers, no heating, no shortcuts, just the endless, grinding cycle of survival. Drop your answer in the comments and be honest. because after one day in the medieval world, you might find yourself praying for the sweet mercy of a modern Monday morning.